I don't know why I get the question a lot. Like, okay.
R.I.P. to the eyelash. That was probably about $3 of lashes right there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Hi. We are back.
It's Thursday. Sisterly advice. Today, we are going to be talking about something we all get questions about because we all have them, and they are tattoos. So,
The devil.
I don't know what questions you all get, but I wrote them down. Should I get a tattoo? When should I get a tattoo? What should be my first one? Where should I put it? And when to show your tattoos at work. I feel like if you have to ask somebody else what you should get and when you should get it,
You probably
shouldn't be getting a tattoo. So that's my first
Numero uno.
thing of advice.
If you have to wait to pay someone good money to get a good job done, wait. Don't get it done just because someone's like, oh, a friend of mine has been doing it for
in his garage.
weeks, for 2 days, and
He'll get you a good
need
deal.
someone to work
he'll
on.
give it to you for freaking $20. No.
Places
Good tattoos
cheap.
are not cheap. Cheap tattoos
No.
are not good.
Because you don't want to, like, down the line, what if you regret it, one, and you can't regret a tattoo on top of it being ugly, on top of it being, like, you just, on top of it possibly getting infected, like, don't.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah, and find somebody that's decent. I got this one, and the guy got mad at me, so it's kind of lifted in some spots because he went too deep. If yours is lifted, first of all, they probably suck, and second of all, they're assholes. Anyways, he got mad because I wouldn't give him my phone number, so that's pretty shady. And he had already started on it, so that's why the bottom half of it is all lifted and crap.
Oh my god, yeah.
He was cool until
He
then.
went deep.
He sure did.
But I have lifted ones because he has a heavy hand. So
Yeah. So, but if I could tell. I could see it. And sometimes they do that, I think, like with weather and stuff. Like that does happen. But a heavy hand doesn't necessarily mean they're a bad tattoo artist, but you really shouldn't have that heavy hand either. But either way, as far as showing off your tattoos at work, I think you need to ask work. You need to ask your job how they feel about tattoos.
And the way you show it off. Like, if you have a tattoo on your boob or something, or, like, tramp stamp, you shouldn't really be showing those at work.
Yeah, unless,
Like,
you're a bartender of some sort. I don't know.
I mean,
Yeah,
you do what you
unless
want to
you're in the
do,
industry
but
somewhere.
if you want our opinion, like, don't, like, keep it classy.
Yeah, don't come to us saying, oh, my work wouldn't let me show it. And it's like, well,
Why?
Yeah.
Is it on your vagina? That's why.
yeah, because you do get people who ask you that they think they're being discriminated against. And when it comes down to it, not everybody likes tattoos. So if you want to work somewhere specific, you have to abide by their rules, whether it's your hair, your makeup, what you're wearing, whatever. So It's no different with tattoos. And I personally always cover my tattoos when I'm going on interviews and stuff. I'm lucky enough to work somewhere that doesn't care that I have tattoos. A lot of places don't that I've come across. So you just need to ask your work. But I would say if you're going on an interview, just don't show them. If you have like sleeves and stuff, you have little ones, I mean, that's up to you. But sleeves are a totally different thing. And it's not true that because you have sleeves, you're not going to get hired. It's just not true at all.
And I think, like, with society today, like, there's so much more common. People are a lot more low-key about them now. A lot of people aren't not going to hire you just because you have tattoos in the workplace.
There's so many, like,
as long as you're
I
conservative
think so many
about
people
it,
have them that
totally, you would
it's
never
hard not
even
to.
know.
there's like surgeons who have them like all, like their neck,
yeah.
everything.
You know,
They're a
it
lot
doesn't
more laid back
change
now
as a
than they
person.
were then.
Yeah.
I
And I
feel
worked
like-
at a lot of places where I started getting tattoos, and they eventually let me show my tattoos because they're like, oh, it's really not that big of a deal, or people don't hate them as much as we thought.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The question I always get with tattoos, because I'm a hairstylist, is I have a lot of conservative clients, and
You do?
everyone. Yes, it's so crazy because I'm not conservative.
Is it where you work?
Really at all? I think it's the area. It's downtown, but in the downtown area where I'm at, it's uptown. So uptown is more. There's still a lot of that urban kind of vibe, but at a conservative level.
It's very like hipster, but pretty much like I'm pretty sure that area is the richest area in our state.
Yeah,
if I'm not mistaken.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I have a lot of conservative clients. So every once in a while, I'll wear like an off the shoulder. You know, I own my own business, so I can wear whatever I want. But I'll wear an off the shoulder thing, and it shows my tattoo. And everyone, not everyone, a lot of clients will be like, "Don't you regret that?" I'm like, "No, I don't regret it." They're like, "Well, what about when you get old?" I'm like, "Well, it'll still be the same when I get old. And I still won't regret it when I get old. It's not a big deal.
But it'll be wrinkly.
And it'll be wrinkly and like things like that. But
when you're old, you're ugly anyway.
Yeah, it doesn't matter who cares.
I know this, you might not be able to tell what it is, but it'll be pretty cool.
Yeah. I'm gonna have saggy, wrinkly, beautiful colored skin.
It'll be colorful.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't care what other people think, and I don't think you should care what other people think. As long as you want it and you like it and you're not gonna regret it, don't do it for anyone else besides yourself.
Yeah, but you have to want it. Just
you
don't
literally
go.
have to want it. Don't try to be cool.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
Because it's a lot of money as well. I mean, if you really don't care, then go to that $20 person and go to that person then. If it's really not that big of a deal, go to that person, spend nothing, and have at it.
No regret for the rest of your life.
Yeah. Well, you obviously don't care. Yeah, if you have to ask what to get, I honestly get asked that a lot. Like, what should I get for my first tattoo? I'm like, I don't know you. And it's a lot of people that just come up to me like, oh my gosh, I love this tattoo. I've always wanted one like this, but I don't really know. Da, 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 da. But what should I get? I'm like,
I think
I've
that's
never
so
met you.
Weird that
It's
someone
so
would
weird.
ask you what to get.
Of many people. Or do you think I should get it right here? I'm like, I don't know what you do. I don't know how comfortable you are with it. Oh, that's another thing, sleeves. I don't know how it is now. I mean, I've gotten some really nasty comments, not lately, so I wonder if it's like nicer now. When I first got my tattoos, I got a lot of, you're way too pretty for tattoos, now you look ugly, things like that. And it was just like so frustrating. I genuinely don't like when people stare at me in any way, shape, or form, anywhere. It really bothers me. And I remember my boyfriend was like, you're gonna hate having sleeves. Like, everybody's gonna stare at you. And I was like, I don't care what everybody else thinks, but I care when people stare at me. Like, that bothers me, whether it's nice or not. And so that's another thing you have to consider. People will stare at you all the time.
I don't think I've ever gotten negative comments about my tattoos, only because I probably just come off looking like a bitch anyways.
They're all scared to tell
I
you.
know.
She just got out of jail.
Like, yeah.
She's girl tattoo.
You see that prison tat?
Yeah. I've had a lot of people say really, really mean things about me. So
I'd probably drop kick someone, that's why.
maybe. But I mean, I don't know. Maybe I was just around. I don't know. It could have just been because I'm a little bit older than you. And
Yeah,
at that time,
yeah.
But
Now there's
especially
so
in England,
much more.
they do not like it. A lot of guys have it. Girls have them, but not to this degree.
Extent.
You know, so it's really not that accepted over there, and people like snot. You know, like maybe not my age, but people older definitely.
That's all, folks.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you have any other questions further deep into it, I mean, feel free to ask, but
Maybe in a next video or something we can talk about like what each tattoo means and
I mean, I only have one, so.
so what does yours mean?
All right, we'll see you guys next Thursday for Sisterly Advice.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I keep yawning. Adios.